cause we hopping out them foreign things. Prime time, my nigga, my time. Tryna get at me, but wait, nigga, wait in line. We ain't come here for this, 'cause most of these bitches ain't built like this.
What's up, Princess Gang? Princess Layah. I'm back with a video. So today I'm not really doing much, just pretty much just chilling. I wanted to just come on here with y'all because I know it is Vlogmas. Y'all forgive me, I'm looking a hot mess, and I have been for a few days now. I gotta get my hair done, and I want to go and get me a facial probably tomorrow since it's Saturday and I don't have anything else to do. I'm dried out, it's looking real crunchy and I don't like that. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so y'all get my videos when I drop. So I'm actually about to eat lunch. I made some chili last night, so I'm just about to warm up some leftovers and eat that. Chili was really good, by the way. I'm gonna just heat up this chili pot, y'all, and eat me some chili today. A little chili. Little chili. I already took my vitamins. I drank some water. Probably should drink more. I said I was gonna start drinking out of my water jug today because I can feel myself getting super dehydrated. This is what I had for my surgery, if y'all remember. So I'm gonna actually fill this up with some alkaline water. I gotta wash it out like really good, but I'm gonna start drinking out of this. You know, trying to do the right thing and whatnot. I was starting to clean up the house a little bit, trying to, you know, clean up the kitchen and stuff like that. I know y'all saw the cleaning video yesterday, but that video was from like a week ago before I left for Atlanta. There's a lot of stuff that I vlogged already that I'm gonna share with y'all for Vlogmas. Ciao. You know. I'm not sure if I'm going to Alright, y'all, so I'm about to put this in the freezer so that way it's cold. Oh shit, ain't no room up in here. Ain't no room. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Nope. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna leave that in there for a little bit. Wow. Whew. That was a lot of work doing that. Mix this chili up. They said my chili was missing some, so got my little bowl. Rice, a little rice in it. I love jasmine rice. It's like the perfect rice for chili. I got my little bowl of chili, y'all. I'm still kind of tired, so y'all gotta bear with me. But I just feel like my face just looks so like, ugh. This chili tastes better than it did yesterday. But yeah, tired. I'm probably gonna edit this, edit for the girls channel, and then take a nap. I'm not gonna eat all this. I don't even know why I made this much. But anyway, so today is Friday, which is October day 3. Today the 3rd, right? Yeah. Why do I keep saying Vlogtober? It's Vlogmas. Why do I keep saying Vlogtober? That's ridiculous. I'm in a vibe. I feel like I'm like in a vibe of watching a movie and just going to sleep watching a movie. That's the vibe. I'm like in the living room, not in the bed, in the living room, just like a little vibe or whatever. I'm so tired. This chili is so good. It tastes so much better than what it did yesterday. I had some cornbread with it, but I didn't feel like eating cornbread right now. Cause I already had bread this morning. I don't want to just be eating bread all day, you know? I'm trying to think what I got coming up. Just been working on stuff for my hair business. I plan to do a photo shoot probably like within the next 2 weeks. January is gonna be a really big month, so y'all just stay tuned for that. I don't celebrate Christmas or any holiday, so really I'm just doing Vlogmas. It's just a way for me to, it's just a reason for me to vlog with y'all, you know what I'm saying? But I don't celebrate Christmas, so y'all won't be seeing like Christmas stuff or anything like that. However, I do want to decorate the house, so maybe sometime this weekend or next week I'll probably start doing like decorating videos. But like, you know, I want to put up some curtains, get some pictures for this haul, because this haul, like when you first walk in the house, it looks so empty. It just looks so empty and like hollow. I don't like that. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to do. So it'll be a year. Tomorrow actually will be a year since we moved in. And honestly, I feel like I haven't really done to the house what I wanted it to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't really done what I wanted it to be. I feel like things were just kind of thrown together. Like the living room, when you first walk in, it still ain't nothing in there. I want to get the girls a bunk bed. My beauty room is still not the way I want it. My bedroom is still not the way I wanted. The kitchen, everything just kind of just got thrown in here, you know? And we just took off with, went on about life, and we didn't really do what we needed to do. So, hopefully I can get some things going. I might do some online shopping and just start like getting some ideas, because I'm trying to think what I really want to do to this living room. I want to do like a, well, it's already kind of like that, but like a gold mustard color with gray, white, black, and the gold mustard yellow. I don't know if that's too many colors, but that's what I want to do. I want to take all these pillows off this little thing right here by this table, behind this table, because that just looks ghetto. I just threw those pillows there because that was from the old couch. And might put some curtains right there. I just want to look more like home, you know what I'm saying? It don't give me a homey vibe in here at all. It's just like, oh, just go in there and just chill. It's like whatever, you know? So, definitely want to do more with it. This table, this was new. I got it when I moved into my old house. It's probably like 3 years old, 4 years old. But I'm just getting tired of cleaning this glass. And it just keeps shifting. That's why y'all see me moving the table. because it always gets shifted over somehow. Because when we moved in here, the guys that moved it, or I guess when we moved it out of my place in Atlanta, the little rubber things that helps the glass stick to the table, they got lost. So the table just moves, which is really annoying, but just a lot of little stuff, you know, probably go to Ross or something. I want to get just a lot of little stuff I just need for this house. I know this vlog was probably boring as hell. I didn't really do much, didn't really talk about much. But I just kind of just be wanting to, you know, give y'all a little vibe of my life and just what I do every day and what I don't do every day. Today is just really, let me step outside real quick just to see the vibes outside. Oh, I didn't realize they came and cut our grass. The guys, they come and cut our grass every 2 weeks. This right here is so annoying. I can't wait till it grows back. But it's like a patch from the pool that we had in the summer. So it looks like it's trying to grow back. But you can still see the indent from like where the pool was. It kind of killed all the grass. But I like the backyard. It's a pretty decent size. So this is our first, well, this will be our second year in the house. I feel like by next year I definitely want to buy a house. I don't want to no longer rent. The reason why, you know, I just went on ahead and rented this year is because, you know, when you move to a new city, new state, because I've never lived in Texas, don't know nothing about Texas, you always just kind of want to like learn your surroundings, get used to the areas, you know, become familiar with everything. And I kind of moved here due to management and being signed to the network and things like that. So that was the, you know, really the reason. Of course I wanted a big house because I have children, you know, just things that I needed space. I need space. And so you don't want to just go to a new city and just buy a house. You don't, that's not how, you know, I would imagine anybody would do. They would probably rent or maybe just go out and stay with some family for a while until they find something that they want to buy. I mean, I don't have family here, so I don't really, well, now I do from New Orleans, but at the time I didn't have nobody here. I could just come and be like, oh, I'm gonna just stay there. Plus that wouldn't have been convenient just because, you know, we do a lot of content and we need, this is like a content house. You know, we knew that our first house was gonna be more so like content based, or we're gonna need a certain type of like setup and, you know, certain amount of rooms that we needed. So next year for sure I want to buy a house. So working on moving towards that goal. I never want to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then paying rent is just not a rich person's mindset. Like, you don't ever want to pay rent and just owe somebody something that is never going to be yours. Most people around here, they own their houses, you know. This is a community. It's a wealthy community. So most of these people around here own their houses. It's very rare that I see houses for rent or houses for lease. All of the houses in this area are for sale. Do I want to stay in the same area? Yes, I definitely want to stay in the same area. I love this area. I love the girls' school. It's near everybody. I don't live far from, you know, the people that I'm, you know, always with, my friends. And I just love the area. It's convenient to everything. So I think this is the area that I want to just, you know, stay in, buy in. And yeah, I just see myself, I never really saw myself moving too much. Because growing up, I'm gonna sit down for a bit, because growing up, it was funny because I was just talking to my mom last night about this. She was like, girl, we done moved so many times in our life that some of them addresses, because I was like trying to go back and look at all the addresses that I lived at previously just to see like what they look like now, what the market is in those areas. Because, you know, I'm also an investor, so I always think of like, let me look and see if, you know, as far as real estate, I'm also a real estate investor, so I always look at, you know, what those markets are like now and if they've been sold or if they're still renting it, you know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of going back and looking at all the houses that I've ever lived in throughout my life, and it's a lot of them, y'all. I done lived in a lot of different places, from North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida, Miami, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Pensacola, Florida. I think I even lived in Tallahassee, Florida at one point. New Orleans, Atlanta, and even in Atlanta, being in Atlanta, I moved like 4 different times in Atlanta alone. So it's just, I did a lot of moving throughout my life. And I told myself that, you know, at this point, you know, I just want to be in control. Because, you know, when you're young and you're a kid, you don't have control of, you know, what your life is going to be like. Your parents are in control of that. Your parents make the decisions as to where you're going to live and how you're going to live and things like that. You don't really have any type of control. So I feel like, you know, me being older now and being an adult, being responsible, I'm definitely taking control of, you know, my life and where I am and my stability. And I told myself that I don't want to do that. I don't want to be moving all around the state, all around the city, all around the world. I have 2 children. I want to get somewhere and be comfortable. Not too comfortable, but be stable, safe, and just, you know, I don't want to be moving all around. It's not healthy. I feel like it affected me in a lot of ways just because I lost a lot of friends in the process. You know, I got so attached to certain environments, and then, you know, to just have that snatched away from you, it's just like, okay, dang, okay, now we're moving here, or now we're moving over here. Like, it was just too much, and it can do something to you mentally when you're not, you know what I'm saying, prepared for things like that. You don't know what's going to happen, or, you know, just a drastic change out of nowhere. It's just like, well, damn, we were doing just fine, and all of a sudden we just done upped and moved. It's just like, dang, because, you know, growing up, you don't understand, like, hey, we're renting, and leases are only like a year, and if you want to renew, you can renew. And sometimes, you know, the landlord might want to sell. It's just a lot of different situations that as young kids that I probably would have never understood. But now that I know how life works, you know, as far as like renting, I don't want to do that. And even jobs, like, you know, my mom, a lot of times we move because her job. So I'm happy that I can work for I'm happy that I work for myself, and I can live anywhere in the US and not be affected by, you know, anything. I work from home, so I don't depend on, you know what I'm saying, relocating or anything like that. That's never going to affect me. Now, I did do it for the purpose of, you know, being a content creator, because, you know, this is where my management is located, or whatever case may be. And that was, of course, for a good reason, good purpose, and that's probably the only time I'll ever do that. You know, just to kind of build myself up. You know, at this point, I'll never have to do it again. I can go anywhere. I could be anywhere and work. So that's why I like to travel so much. But yeah, it was very tough growing up and just going to so many different schools, and just I met so many people throughout my life, y'all. I probably know more people than anybody watching this video. I know a lot of people just from moving around so much and being around in so many different environments, and just networking so crazy, and just I know so many people. Flo knows a lot of people too. But I didn't have a regular upbringing where, you know, my parents was, you know, I don't want to talk about it right now, but I just didn't have a regular upbringing where it was just like, oh, I grew up in this house and this is just where I stayed my whole life. Like, what I can say is, you know, my grandparents did raise me for a lot of portion of my life, mainly like between the ages of like 4 and 10. My grandparents had a lot to do with, you know, that part of my life, that aspect of my life. So I mainly stayed with them a lot during that time. I lived with them. I went to school in New Orleans, you know, around that time. And so I was really stable, like, you know, around those times. But after that, it was just like crazy, man. I lived so many different places. So yeah, I just don't want to do that to my girls. I know how that affected me and my sister, and I just don't. I don't have a very. It just takes me to a really, not really depressing, but it just takes me to a really down place. Like when I think about it, like, dang, like. Because I look at all my other friends, and it's like they have a home that they can always go back to because their parents still either own the home, or, you know, it's just their mom still lives there or something. Like, it's just, you know, it's always something that they can always go back to. I don't have that. I don't have anything that I can just always go back to. I mean, my grandmother's house, you know, is there still. But even now, she's in Baton Rouge. So it's like, it's different because, you know, it's not the same experience, be it with her not being physically in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Her house is still there, but it's just not the same vibe. So it's just like everything that I always once knew as a child has been completely just like a faded memory, you know? It's like that's all I have, you know, that's all I have to connect to is a memory. I don't have anything that I could just physically go to and just go there and just get away and just, you know, so it just sucks. But I want to be able to create that for my children. I want to be able to definitely pass down a lot of wealth and assets to them. Because I don't ever want them to have that feeling like, dang, like, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to end this vlog off. I just wanted to come out here and talk to y'all for a little bit. I need to go do my facial. My face just been so dry and just dragged and just, but yeah. So comment below, talk to me in the comments, let me know how your childhood was, girl, because I want to know. I want to be able to connect and relate to y'all. Let me know where y'all from, you know, what's it like where you're from. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all in my next video.
Pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you are not bad and don't get it back, then you cannot sit with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. If you don't spend cash, then don't grab a glass, but you cannot sip with us. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. All of my bad bitches. Pretty girls. Let me hear you say, pretty girl gang. Pretty girl gang. Cause most of these girls is average, and me and my girls, we the baddest. Pretty girl gang. All of my girls, they pretty.